Hey guys, Level 7 here again, but you can call me Chip, and I am back with another video. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about the newest update for Fire Emblem Heroes. And in this one, we got a few more weapon refines, as well as a few extra things, just in general, like every other update. This one's actually doesn't seem to be that big. I kind of skimmed over the stuff. So yeah, just like every single other time, if y'all are just here for the weapon refines, you can go into the description or the time bar and scroll right on ahead. That is completely cool. But before that, we cover the general stuff about the update, which we will jump into now. Sure. Let's see. Obviously, the ephemera codes have changed. Kurth Naga. I don't know what he has, but cool. And then Halloween Grima is also pretty good for fodder. I think she has the what's that one called? The dragon quick riposte. I forget what it's called, but she has that, which is solid. And then the young Lucius as well. So that's very nice right there. The weapon refines, which we will get into. I do not have the Spring Fear, but I obviously have it all ready. Chad, I also kind of just went over his basic new weapon, and it's pretty solid. I haven't seen any other refines though. Tsubasa, very cool. Itsuki got one last time, so Tsubasa getting one this time is very nice. Heath and Larce, don't really know too much about theirs, but we'll see as we get to it. Very nice. New Mementos event stuff, like normal. Yeah, it's always very cute, a little extra addition, very fun. The Dark Shrine getting upgraded to level 11, very cool. More songs, then Summoner's Duel's favorite levels, okay. Oh, the Tea Time Tulchu, as well as Cyril getting added to the Grail pool is very nice. And then looks like just some bug fixes and extra stuff. Not too crazy. Okay. Yeah, that was a very, very quick overall look at the overall update. So, right away, we are going to just jump into the weapon refines, I guess, as early as possible. Yeah, let's actually just start with Fear, because I don't have her, and it will be easier to just get hers out of the way. Spring Fear has Accelerated Special Trigger cooldown count -1, of course. Effective against armored foes, nice. Neutralizes effects that guarantee foes follow-up attacks, and effects that prevent units follow-up attacks during combat. At start of combat, if unit's HP is greater than or equal to 25%, grants Spectrum +4 to unit and neutralizes effects that inflict special cooldown charge -X on unit during combat. Yeah, pretty solid, pretty normal. Let's see. If a skill compares unit speed to a foe's or ally's speed, treats unit speed as if granted +7. Okay, Phantom Speed, nice. If foe initiates combat or foe's HP is greater than or equal to 75% at the start of combat, grants Spectrum +4 to unit and reduces the percentage of foe's non-special reduced damage by X% skills by 50%. Cool. That's very solid. And also, if unit speed is greater than foe's speed, it reduces damage from... Oh, if unit speed is greater than foe's speed, reduces damage from attacks during combat. And from... Okay, yeah, so a dodge effect as well for a flyer is pretty solid. And I don't think she comes with it, but being able to run the guard bearing as well, means like that first hit is going to do like no damage. Very, very nice. Very good on enemy phase, and then also pretty solid on player phase. Overall, just a pretty decent weapon refine. Phantom speed built into a dodge weapon is really helpful, and that can just stack naturally with normal phantom speed. And I think her base speed stat is also pretty solid. So not bad, not bad. Now let's go with Chad with the Wildcat Dagger. At base, I think it's something like the new bonus doubler 4 that we just got for the new banner that's coming out. So let's see what it has overall. It's very nice. Wildcat Dagger, very cool. Very cool name. At start of combat, if unit's HP is greater than or equal to 25%, grants bonus to everything equal to 4 plus current bonus on each of foe's stats. Oh, never mind, I read that wrong. On each of foe's stats. Interesting. So it's not bonus doubler, it kind of works like how Freya works, where you benefit from their bonuses. Okay. Inflicts penalty on a foe's everything equal to current bonus on each of foe's stats. Very solid, very solid. and neutralize effects that inflict special cooldown charge minus X on unit during combat. So I guess he can get lethality off more reliably. Very nice. If unit initiates combat, or if foe's HP is greater than or equal to 75%, at the start of combat, grant Spectrum plus 4 to unit, reduces damage from foe's first attack by 30%, and deals damage equal to 10% of unit speed during combat. Okay, yeah, pretty solid. Kind of like how the remote sparrow works with the damage reduction from the first hit, and then some extra speed damage is nice, and then a Spectrum plus 4. Yeah, honestly, pretty good. Not too crazy, but not all that bad. So all you Chad fans out there, the Giga Chad will definitely make his way to the scene if you feel like building him. I guess Tsubasa is next. Let's go. Oops, that's not Tsubasa. Let's go with her. Mirage Feather. Effective against armored and cavalry foes, grants speed plus 3. If unit initiates combat or is within 2 spaces of an ally, grants attack speed plus 6 to unit, and neutralizes effects to prevent units' follow-up attacks during combat. If unit initiates combat after an ally has already acted, unit can make a follow-up attack before foe can counterattack. So yeah, the Tokyo Mirage Session characters are the ones that introduced the session skills. And before the Blade Session wasn't all that good of an A skill, but when it got added to a seal slot, it's immediately became one of the best seals to run, because it's very easy to hit the measure or the circumstances for it. So it's very nice, and worked very well with her weapon. Let's see. At the start of combat, if unit's HP is greater than or equal to 25%, grants attack speed plus 5 to unit and neutralizes unit's penalties to attack and speed during combat. And also, if unit initiates combat after an ally has already acted, grants an additional attack and speed plus 5 to unit during combat. Wow. So it doesn't even need the Blade Session stacking effect with more and more allies to make a move before you can get extra stats. It just needs the one. And she benefits already very greatly from just one ally attacking by. That's really, really good. And then Kanto 2. Yeah, it's just Kanto stuff. Oh yeah, enables Kanto 2. Oh, I didn't even see that. Wow. Yeah, no, that's really good. All these Tsubasa have actually had just summoning at random, so it's really, she's a really good unit. So if you are a fan of her, Tokyo Mirage Sessions really hasn't had any prevalence in FEH, at all, except for this one banner. But if you're a fan, then she definitely got a very solid buff. And honestly, just Blade Session, Seal, even just that, plus the Refine, she's going to be phenomenal anyway. So very, very cool. Very solid. Heath with the Hyperion Lance. Let's see. Effective against cavalry foes, he does have the Rider's Bane normally, so that makes sense. If foe initiates combat or foe's HP is greater than or equal to 75% at the start of combat, grants Spectrum plus 4 to unit, inflicts attack speed defense minus X on foe. X equals 10% of unit's defense at the start of combat. And inflicts special cooldown charge minus 1 on foe per attack. Okay, pretty solid. Debuffing based on his defense and then the guard effect, pretty nice. At start of combat, if unit's HP is greater than or equal to 25%, grant Spectrum plus 4 to unit during combat. Unit makes a guaranteed follow-up attack and reduces damage from attacks during combat, and from area effect specials by X%. X equals 40. Wait, if it is unit's first combat initiated by unit or first combat initiated by foe that turn, X equals 40. Otherwise, X equals 20. Okay. So he just has straight up damage reduction. It's not based off his defense or anything. If I read that correctly. That's not bad. Yeah, just 40% if it's their first interaction, and then 20% if it's any interaction after that. So paired with guard bearing, again, it's just pretty solid. An enemy phase cavalry tank is not bad. So cool. I don't really know anything about Heath, but if y'all are a fan, very cool, very solid. And now Larse got a refine for herself, and just from that icon, that looks really crazy. Accelerate special trigger cooldown count -1 at start of combat if unit's speed is greater than foe's speed, or foe's HP is greater than or equal to 75%, grants attack or grants spectrum +4 to unit, neutralizes foe's bonuses, and neutralizes effects that inflict special cooldown charge -X on unit during combat. Okay. At start of turn, if unit's special cooldown count is at its maximum value, grant special cooldown count -1, very nice. At start of combat, if unit's HP is greater than or equal to 25%, grant spectrum +4 to unit, deals damage equal to 15% of unit's speed during combat, and also, after combat, if unit's special cooldown count is at its maximum value, grant special cooldown count -1 to unit. So I think it already has that. Yeah, Regnal Astra that she comes with is already at 1, so she immediately charges it. You could also just replace that with Vital Astra if you want. And then also the same thing, she just gets the cooldown right away anyway. So despite Regnal Astra being solid, Vital Astra has a damage reduction effect. So right after combat, she gets it back. That's very helpful for her. So yeah, pretty solid. And sadly, it's kind of just like Marissa's, but a little bit better, I guess. But yeah, if you're a Larce fan, again, really solid. All of these were really good. I do think Tsubasa got a really unique one, or not unique, but pretty good one. But Fears had some like pretty good stuff to it as well. Yeah, the dodge effect is like the main thing for hers. That was pretty solid. But yeah, this was one of the shorter update videos, I think. There wasn't really a lot to cover, and there were only 5 weapon refines, but either way, they were good, and none of them were really all that bad. I think, if anything, the worst one, if I can say worst, the least the best one, might have been Keith or Chad. Maybe even Tsubasa if you, like, it's not very technical, it's just a lot of attack and speed, and then she gets the dive bomb effect anyway if she's the second one to act, second and beyond to act, so she's solid by herself anyway. But yeah, honestly, can't really compare all these. They're all pretty decent. Larce's is very good as well. But yeah, let me know what y'all thought about these weapon refines. If y'all really like these characters, or y'all have +10s of these. You don't really see a lot of chat around, but I know there are definitely fans out there. So very cool, very cool. Yeah, that's gonna be it for the video, guys. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one. But until then, goodbye.